حاسب الله يخرب بيتك وقعت.
Welcome to another review, you guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing Saints Row 4, so let's get right on with it. Now, Saints Row 4 is developed by Volition Incorporated and distributed by Deep Silver. It's an action-adventure slash sandbox game. It's a sequel to the critically acclaimed Saints Row the 3rd. Now, just a quick disclaimer for you guys. I'm not a Saints Row fan, but I don't hate it. I read that Saints Row 4 was good, so I decided to get it and review it. Also, some of the game footage might not be relevant to what I will be saying. Well, just some. And I'll tell you why later. Let's get around with the review. Now, it starts off with an action-packed prologue, which ends with blowing up a nuke in midair which saves Earth. And you do all this into the background music of Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, which is awesome. Just awesome, I don't know. It just works with Saints Row. Now, after blowing up the nuke, you're rewarded with the biggest seat in America, which is, yep, you get to be the President of the United States. Shortly after the opening prologue, Earth is invaded by British accented aliens, and yes, it still works, cause it's a Saints Row thing.
Hello, humans.
You're put into this Matrix-like simulation, a steel port where you'll be doing most of your playing time. Steelport is also the previous setting of Saints Row the 3rd. So basically what you gotta do is beat the aliens and kick their ass out of Earth. Now this game does an excellent job in entertaining you all through with its quirky, funny one-liners. And although at times these jokes come in at a bad time, they always find a way to make you laugh or smile or giggle a little.
Morning, dear. I made your favorite breakfast. Oh, Mr. King from across the street.
Now, other than the generic male voices, there's an option for Nolan North, and yes, that's noteworthy. Because Nolan North, for those of you who don't know, is the one who voiced Deadpool, Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, and Desmond from Assassin's Creed. Now, I'm gonna keep the visual section short because there's not much to cover. For a sandbox game, it's pretty average. The graphics are kind of average for a sandbox game. With the great lighting effects, I don't know why, but Saints Row 4 has very excellent lighting effects in terms of explosions. Overall, the graphics feel like a total expansion of Saints Row the 3rd. It doesn't feel like a Saints Row 4. It feels like a DLC for Saints Row the 3rd. Deep Silver, Volition Incorporated, the developers, they kept the core gameplay mechanic in Saints Row 4, just like Saints Row 3rd. You know, you can buy guns, upgrade them, you can buy cars and upgrade them, all that kind of stuff, and you got like plenty of side missions to do, like these races where you go on top of buildings, or you can climb these alien towers, which is basically like Assassin's Creed's viewpoints. Now, character customization is like a big plus. It's a big thing in Saints Row. I've never seen a character customization this varied. I mean, the freedom to make your player look like anything, literally almost anything, you can change almost anything about your player, is really great. It gives like the other players certain feel of identity for their in-game characters. Superpowers are introduced very quickly into the game, which is great because honestly the sprinting is so much better than driving. Driving really sucks in the game, I don't know why. Most of the time you'll be running all the time and jumping through buildings, and it just looks cool. Superpowers are varying up to a certain point. I mean, yes, there are plenty of superpower types, but when you're used to one of them, like Ice Blast or something, that's gonna be your go-to thing, and it's just gonna be too overpowered, and yes, it gets boring. Mission design is varied and good. It takes you to many different environments rather than just all of it taking place in the city of Steelport. Examples could be alien spaceships. Now, this is the main problem, and I mean the biggest problem, is the glitches. There are so many freaking glitches in the game, and did I mention it crashes a lot too? Like, every time I'm driving my car in Steelport, the colors would suddenly distort. Or maybe I can't get out of my car. Or maybe things aren't where it should be, or sometimes they're just invisible walls. I mean, seriously, come on. It feels very half-assed when there's so many glitches. It feels very rushed and unpolished. I guess Saints Row 4 is where Saints Row's franchise separates itself from GTA in the addition of superpowers and that massive character customization. It really separates itself from GTA in the sense that it's a fun, ridiculous, and hilarious, amusing game. Well, GTA is a little more story-oriented and a little more serious than Saints Row 4. Now, if you can picture a 12-year-old kid who played too many games and watched too many movies, you'd get Saints Row 4. A fun, amusing, content-rich, filled with replayability game. The final score I'd give it is a 7.7 out of 10. Why 7.7? Well, had it been less glitchy and crash less and just had very few bugs, I'd easily give it maybe a 9 or an 8.5, but I'm gonna stick with the 7.7. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me what to review next. Put it in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.